What's cracking? What the business is? I am your host, Tramel Thompson, from the Progressive Action TV show, of course. You know where else we gonna be? Where else I'm gonna be from? But man, yo, it feel like I have not been on this set in a long time. It feels good and great to be back. And of course, I'm going to bring that heat, man. I'm going to bring that heat. But before I get into that, I know you guys seen my Facebook post, and just in case if you didn't see my Facebook post, I was basically offered a radio spot on FM radio. Yes. I'm not going to say what station it is yet. I'm not going to say what it's pertaining, but I am going to say this. It will be different from this platform right here, which means I'm not going to be spending a whole bunch of time, probably no time at all, talking about Local 100. I'm going to expand my game. This platform right here will be used for that, but the radio platform will be used for something bigger and better. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully, things will get worked out soon. I don't know when. It could be a week. It could be a day. It could be a month, 2 months. I don't know. Just stay tuned like I've been staying tuned. A lot of people have been asking me since I made the post. I'm not answering no questions. I'm not saying what station. It's just going to be different from this platform, and it's going to be on the FM dial, so you could turn me on the radio and, you know, basically hear what I'm going to be talking about. It's going to be very interesting. But today we're going to get into some things because these people in TA Surface, JP Patafio and his crew, they've been throwing a lot of subliminals, trying to muddy the progressive action name. Really, they keep saying progressive change, but they put emphasis when they say progressive change because they really want to muddy the waters with progressive action. And I keep telling you guys, you attack progressive action, progressive change. That's my baby. I'm not going to allow you guys to attack my baby without no rebuttal. And I probably will respect you guys more if y'all stop with the subliminal messages, stop with the innuendos and all that other stuff. Just be direct. Just say my name. You know what I'm saying? Just say that. I know y'all want me out the way, but it's not going to happen with you doing it this way. This is corny, what y'all doing. And what I'm going to basically be doing is that JP Patafio and his crew put out a text message to the TA Surface bus operators. And it's filled with lies. It's filled with deceit. And I'm going to break down some of the stuff in the text message and bring to you guys real rebuttals, real receipts. And JP been dropping videos. I'm going to address a video that he dropped today. And it's something that you guys really, really, really must pay attention to. You guys must pay attention to it. And before I get started, I'm going to need you guys to share out the live. You must share out this live right here. It's very important, especially for everyone. You know, this politic game is dirty and it's nasty, and you got to pay attention to it. So I'm gonna take a second out myself to share out this video, but I'm going to destroy them today. I am going to destroy them today. I have to do it. I have to do it. I really do. You guys see the Cash App on the screen. Feel free to donate to the Cash App. Donate to the Cash App, man. That's it. Oh, before I get into that, should I even do that? Yeah, why not? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna keep this show streamlined. I probably will go live tomorrow or something like that. Keep this show streamlined. But share out the live. Donate to the Cash App. All right, so look, like I said, JP Patafio and his crew, released a text message that I'm going to rebut. I'm going to rebut it to a T. And I only took out the important parts. So I'm going to read to you guys what they wrote, and I'm going to give you guys the real truth, the real rebuttal. We not here to sell lies or tell lies. A lot of people don't understand. Your union reps is the gateway to a happy life. Your union reps determine what kind of health insurance you will accept, determine your wages, determine your work rules, determine if you can afford to live in the city in which you work. They determine a lot, and we cannot continue to not be involved with this process, and we must rebuttal them at every step of the way. So I'm going to read a part of the text message and just show you the BS that they are on when it comes to the members and the lies that they're trying to tell. So this is the first thing that I'm going to rebut. This is what they said. Our experience is bar none. Our time representing our members has been an honor to us. No matter what our opposition say about us, none will ever reach the accomplishments that we have gained throughout the years, and none will lead like we have. Don't let this division fall like some of our brother divisions has fallen over the years, and don't let those who are not in buses influence your vote, because the same people who have been spewing hate towards us from other divisions can't even get their division straight, and all have changed their leadership multiple times without any improvement. Just look at their history. TA Surface has never been in this predicament. Let's not fall into it. Letting progressive change take over will be a change for the worst that you can ask for. Now, I started with that because he's talking about me, and he's talking about RTO and how I'm basically the kingmaker in RTO. If I go after you on RTO and you're an officer, you're going to get buried. You're not going to get elected. We've seen what happened with Eric, right? But this is the problem. And let me ask you guys this in buses. How has the TA Surface Administration moved the lives of bus operators forward? How did they make bus operators' jobs a day better? That's the question to ask when it comes to this administration. Let's look at the Arctic buses for an example, right? Arctic bus operators are now getting $2 to drive an extra bus. Let's think about that for a second. They call a win $2 for driving an extra bus. They are saving the MTA money. Bus operators make like what, $36, $37 an hour. They're saving the MTA about $34 an hour. They saving the MTA on training a new employee. They're saving the MTA medical benefits for another employee. So they are bragging about getting you $2 to drive an extra bus. They can't even get you guys, and let's put that in perspective. It's only $2 while you're driving a bus. See, us in RTO, you know, the department that he say keep switching leaderships. For opto train operators, they get $2 for the entire day. A lot of bus operators probably don't know that. How is your TA Surface leadership, JP Patafio and crew, is celebrating a $2 Arctic bus pay when you're driving two buses? Let's talk about that. Another thing, they talk about their experience. Bus operators were driving buses without partitions prior to the pandemic. Thank God for the pandemic that now every bus has a partition. It has absolutely nothing to do with their experience. COVID caused that. COVID caused that. A lot of buses did not have partitions. Right? But this is their experience that they're talking about. Now, they try to create these fair tactics. of saying letting progressive change take over will be a change for the worst that you could ask for. Let's talk about these fear tactics that they're trying to pull on the members. Now, the actual thing to be fearful of is insanity. And that's doing the same thing over and over and over again, expecting the same result. That's what the members need to be fearful of. This administration and TA Surface been elected in for the past, would you say, 9 years, almost a decade, probably a decade now, probably over a decade now. What changes occurred to make bus operators the go-to job in this union? Tell me. Tell me. You get gains. I don't care if you're a union rep. I don't care if you're a politician. I don't care if you're in a gang. You get gains or move forward by standing on your feet, 10 toes down, not operating on your knees like how JP and company been operating for over the past decade in buses. That's not how you get gains. You cannot name not one situation where they fought management tooth and nail and got bus operators what they need. Name one. I'm challenging the members to name one. You should be able to name one or two every year that they've been in office. Name one. You cannot name one, right? Now, you get these gains being militant. You don't get these gains being a conformist, right? And that's the thing. JP and his crew do not have 1 ounce of militancy in their blood. They don't know how to be militant. They know how to be conformists. They know how to conform to whatever management is dishing down to the bus operators. They know how to do that. They love to tell this fake lie about, oh, you know, we fought back Vision Zero. We fought back Vision Zero. They never fought back Vision Zero. They never fought back Vision Zero. That never happened. It wasn't them who did that. They was begging for I forget the guy name from ATU, the ATU international president who died. They was begging him to help them with Vision Zero, and that's what happened. JP didn't fight Vision Zero. Where's the documents at? Where's the rallies at? You don't win nothing without being militant in this union. That's historically the case here. Just name one instance when JP was militant. That's all I ask you guys to do. Just name one instance where JP was militant. Militancy win wars, not conformist. Need you guys to think about that. They are nothing but conformists posing as militants. Trust me when I tell you guys. Oh, I got something special coming up for JP this show. Oh my God. I love when they make videos. I really do. And I'll probably go do a video, I don't know, I'll probably save some for my crew. But I could really do a video every day, a live every day on JP videos alone. They are, he go get it today. Now, another statement they put in that text message, they said, besides pulling the wool over our members' head, they have led their campaign through false and unproven accusations. None of these individuals have led the membership through any action. Neither of them have represented any of our members. None won their personal elections in their own depots. At least one of them have been brought up on charges and sustained in the e-board. All have had issues getting in trouble numerous times, and none has been honest in what they will do for our members. Wow. Did you guys hear that? Did you guys hear the reps that are in talking about members? Right? Now, let's break this down. Let's take a look at this line of what they said right here. All have had issues getting into trouble numerous times. That's deep. That's deep. I want you guys to take note of this. Take note of this. Think about this too. If you're ever ambitious enough to run against JP Patafio and his crew, they're going to take a management stance on you as if you're applying for a job in management, or it don't even have to be the MTA. If you're applying for a job at McDonald's, or you're applying for a job in sanitation, or you're applying in a job in a corporation, they are saying that all have had issues getting in trouble numerous times. That is something that a union rep should never say to a member who's running against them. That means that if you're ever ambitious enough to run against JP and crew, they're going to bring up the fact that we are dealing with plantation justice. They're going to use plantation justice to say why you're not qualified to run in this union. But let's bring this into perspective. Just because you've allegedly got into trouble numerous times, you're not qualified to run for union election in this union, according to JP and crew. Does that make sense? Right? Now, let's bring this further into perspective. How about JP and crew say what members of Progressive Change asked them for their help when they got in trouble, allegedly? If they got in trouble, guess what? They did not use the union or you, JP, to help them get out of trouble. They fought themselves. So what does that say to me? That says that they know how to protect themselves, and in turn, they would know how to protect the members. Because if you're using the fact that they get in trouble a lot, allegedly, to disqualify them or say they're not qualified, then JP, then y'all records must be squeaky clean, and that's why y'all having a hard time getting people out of trouble. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say and lie like you guys do and say y'all don't help anyone. No, y'all help people, but y'all tell people to settle for days in situations where they probably didn't have to settle for days. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about that, JP. Let's talk about that. So just think about this for the people in this union, the people on buses. If you ever become ambitious enough to run against this union administration, they will use the fact that you have been a victim of management BS, management plantation justice, to say that you're unqualified to run for union officer in this place. This is crazy. This is absolutely insane. I mean, yo, I don't get it. I don't get it. Let me read another excerpt before I get to the video, because I'm telling you guys, this video, I'm going to destroy JP in this. I'm gonna destroy more than JP. You guys is going to hit the roof by the time I get to this video. So this is something else they said in that text blast that they sent out. This division, in parentheses, Stand United, has had a history of leadership, negotiation wins, arbitration wins that has brought in thousands to our members and respectability from our members and management over the years. We have made long-lasting friendships and led in many of the fights that even you have joined us throughout the years. Now, they said that they have made friendships, long-lasting friendships. They right. They made a brotherhood friendship with Cuomo. Y'all remember Cuomo, right? You know, and look what that friendship, and look how far that friendship has taken us. Let's review some things. Lackluster contracts because of their friendship with Cuomo. Look, they said it, not me, right? Taking losses with our health care. Now, if you don't get admitted to emergency room, you got to pay $100. It's because of their friendship with Cuomo. Archaic work rules, the discipline. This is because of their friendship with Cuomo and management. This union administration They have not even put up for a fight for our paid family leave. This is because of their friendship with Cuomo and government in general. They are afraid to push the buttons to get us the gains that we really need and deserve. And not to mention, paid family leave is in our contract. Why don't you ask JP, bus operators, ask JP why this isn't enacted yet? How about get him on camera telling you guys why it's not enacted yet? I bet he won't do it. I bet you he won't do it. Right? So they want to talk about friendship and negotiate and what wins? What wins did we have? You know what JP called militancy? Y'all remember during the contract rally when they brought up one of those bears, those blow up balloons? I'm being dead serious. When they brought up one of those blow up balloons from Coney Island that you went at Coney Island, and JP said, hey guys, they better not poke the bear. And he was pointing to an empty 2 Broadway building. They better not point the bear, right, Barbara? These people is crazy, man. These people, JP is crazy. JP is wild, crazy. Let's get into the video now. Why not? And I want you guys to listen clear on this video. Listen clear. We go listen in JP voice. Hey guys, Barbara. They cheating, Barbara. We go listen in JP voice. Check out this video, and I'm gonna show you guys how crazy and insane. Yo, matter of fact, before I do that, can you please share out this video? This is about to get crazy. I'm about to expose some stuff because there's a lot of stuff that you members don't know. And then you got JP and crew going around lying and talking about slandering and all this stuff. This stuff is going to blow y'all minds apart. Trust me when I tell y'all. This is going to blow y'all mind. Let me have a sip of water, man. It's about to get crazy. Yo, matter of fact, are y'all hitting the stars? Are y'all sending me stars? I'm really, y'all gonna have to listen. For these receipts I'm about to provide, for these invoices I'm about to provide, y'all got to hit the stars up. Y'all got to hit the Cash App. Before I play this JP video, y'all got to hit the Cash App, man. Y'all see the Cash App, $ Progressive Action 100. Hit the Cash App, man. But this is about to be crazy right now. This is about to be crazy right now. So let's get into this JP video. And then I'm going to break down to y'all the most realest stuff. Y'all, man, let's just get to it.
And don't fall for it. The ballots are mailed out today. Keep it simple. You want cheaters running this union? You want people who lie, who slander? I mean, look at their campaign. All they did is slander people. Just the other day, they were making fun of an officer because of his weight. Like, who does this? They do that because they have no experience. They can't run in their record. So they fabricate all of these lies.
JP, let me hit you with this first.
Get the fuck out of here!
So they was talking about, JP talking about slander. He's talking about lies. He's talking about who would talk about somebody weight, Lou Marrero weight, because Lou Marrero went to go get a tummy tuck or something like that. JP, let's talk about this, JP. Let's talk about this. JP, I'm quite sure you know what this is, right? And for the members who don't know, for the members who's listening, as you can see, there's a court case coming up February 2nd, 2022, actually next month, right? It's a court case coming up next month. The plaintiff is Tremel Thompson. The defendant is, oh yes, you guessed it, Willie Rivera. Oh, talking about slander, JP. Why don't you tell the people why Willie is in court, JP? What kind of slander did Willie say about me that he's going to lose? Right? But this is not the most important part of this information. But since he want to talk about slander, why is Willie Rivera in court, JP? Why don't you go on camera and talk about that? Right? Now, if you guys look up under Willie's name, it says defendant attorney, Callahan, O'Hara, and Mills. Well, Tramel, why would you bring up the defendant attorney? You go on the union website and you scroll all the way down to the bottom of the page and it says sponsors. You see that same name, right? Callahan, O'Hara, and Mills. Come on, JP. You know where we going with this. You know where we going with this. If you look on the last LM2, now for those who don't know, the LM2 is a breakdown of how the union spend our money. It's not itemized. Not everything is on there, but the majority of the stuff is on there. Oh, we have that name again. Callahan, O'Hara, and Mills, LLP. In fact, the union spent almost $400,000 for this law firm. $400,000 for this law firm. Now, let's put the pieces together. Let's rewind this again. Willie Rivera is using Callahan, O'Hara, and Mills. Callahan, O'Hara, and Mills sponsors the union. And the union pays Callahan, O'Hara, and Mills $400,000 a year. How can you sponsor someone and pay them at the same time? That makes no sense. If the law firm is sponsoring the union, then they should be footing the bill for some stuff. But the union is actually sponsoring them by paying them $400,000. But I say that to say this. You, the member, yes, you, the bus operator, the cleaner, the RTO, train operator, conductor, the station agent, the car equipment guy, you guys are paying for this lawsuit that I'm suing Willie for. Yes, you are footing the bill for Willie Rivera. Now, they could say whatever they want, and this is just my opinion. This is my opinion. I find it strange that the union is paying Callahan, O'Hara, and Mills, and Willie is using the same lawyers. So that means that $400,000 that we use, that the union pay this law firm with, come from our union dues. So in turn, guess who's paying, or it has the appearance of, at least, right? I think, I hope, I don't know, you tell me, that we are footing the bill for Willie Rivera and his lawsuit for slandering me. How you guys feel about that? How do you guys feel that for a union rep who like to call people out of their name, who like to slander members? He did it to Ron Carter this election this year too, and I think he may be getting another lawsuit. Are you guys comfortable paying for Willie Rivera attorney fees? How about when you get in trouble? Are you afforded the union attorney to represent you in court? Are you afforded that opportunity? See, these guys in these union in some of these positions, they use these positions to stay off a bus and for them to think that they better than you. Where else, like, if I get sued, can I call the union attorney and ask him to represent me? Right? Somebody tell me how this works. When you need to close on a house, do you have a union attorney to help you close on a house? When you get into some type of trouble with the law, do you have access to the union attorney to get you out of trouble? Apparently, Mr. Rivera does. I mean, I just find it pretty strange that the union is paying this law firm $400,000 and Willie has access to him to use. Well, I'm personally suing Willie. I'm not suing the union. I'm personally suing Willie. So who okayed that, JP? Who okayed that, JP? Somebody tell me who okayed that. Want to talk about slander? Just know this. If the union slander you as a member and you decide to sue them, guess what? They're going to use union lawyers to fight you in court. So literally, me, myself, I'm paying for Willie's representation. At least that's how it appears. I do find it strange. But yeah, let JP answer that. Let him answer that. Now, this is the last thing I'm going to bring up from the text message. They said, so when you get your ballot this week, ask yourself, who has been there for you throughout all these years? Who has guided this division through prosperity and through the turmoil of this pandemic? Who has been there for you when you have needed guidance? Let me hit this again.
Get the fuck out of here!
Yo, this is beyond crazy. This is beyond insane for them to even type that. Now, let's be honest. And like I said, this platform is open for any one of them to come up on here and say, Tremel, you got it wrong. Embarrass me on my platform. I've been waiting. I only been waiting for 6 years. I only been waiting for 6 years. I want you to embarrass me on my platform, please. I'm asking you nicely. Embarrass me on my platform. Now, let's be completely honest. The only reason you're seeing so much of them now is because their comfortability was threatened. They lost that election that's being reran right now. And I want you to ask yourself this. What do they fear? You want to know what they fear? They fear going back to the bus. They fear operating trains. They fear becoming track workers. So the people who's afraid, or let me put it to you like this. The people who's governing everything about our jobs are now afraid to do our jobs. Do you want that type of representation representing you in this local? Ladies and gentlemen, do not get it confused or twisted. This election and none of the elections from these guys are about you. These elections are about themselves. It's about them not wanting to be on a bus. It's about them not wanting to be on a train, not wanting to be in a booth, not wanting to clean. It's not about you. They try to dish it like it's about you, but it's really not about you. It's about them. When did you guys ever see JP make a video prior to them losing this election? Want to talk about a red flag? When have you ever seen them prior to them losing this election, going to the bus depots and make videos telling members about OHS, the COVID hotline, and all this other stuff? This is not our first rodeo. This is not our first rodeo around dealing with this stuff. When have you ever seen them within the past decade that they've been in office make videos addressing the members about our safeties and concerns? You have never seen this. In fact, they, prior to them losing this election, because they figured that the internet helped progressive change win, that's what it really was. Prior to them losing this election, they were saying that they don't do the internet. I don't do, Lou Marrero, oh, I don't do the internet. The internet ain't for me. I don't like being on the internet makes you a sucker. Now, you done seen 2 videos from Lou Marrero in 2 weeks because they lost the election. This is not about you. This is about them. That has to be the rallying cry. This is not about you. This is about them being off of a bus. And we see this type of stuff in all types of elections, and we talking about political elections. We talking about union elections. Everywhere you see this stuff, people are afraid to be like the people that they want to represent or claim to represent. They want to have a superiority over you. It's not about you. It's about them. That's what this is about. That's what this is about. And you cannot fall for the shenanigans. Now, I'm going to be honest. I wouldn't have made a video if they wouldn't have sub me in this text message thread that they had. I wouldn't have made a video. I was minding my business. But you're not going to continue to attack my brand. You're not going to continue to sub me. And I'm not going to allow you guys to blatantly lie to the membership. It's not going to happen. It's not going to happen at all. I mean, come on, it don't get no realer than that. It don't get no realer than that. Like JP actually made a video talking about slander, but the person, the person on his slate that he relies heavily on is in court right now because he slandered me, and us, the members, are paying for his lawyer. At least that's how it appears. Right? Tell him to explain that. And you know what they go say? Oh, nah, he's paying out of his own money. And they could create whatever documents they want to create to say that he's paying or whatever the case was. But the truth of the matter is this. He's using a law firm that us, the members, are paying $400,000 a year for. That is a fact. That is the truth. That is strange to me. That is strange to me. I told them, do not play with me, man. Don't play with me. Stop playing. I'm not the type to play with. Don't play with me, man. And like I said, for those who just came onto the show, I've been offered my own radio show. I'm not going to take this type of stuff onto my radio show. I'm gonna be focused on my radio show and things that's higher than this. But I will be on this platform. Nothing gonna change here. I'm gonna still be killing them on this platform until they come to their senses, start telling the truth, or want to work with the real fighters of this union. That's what I'm asking. Y'all gotta work with the real fighters of this union. If you don't want to work with the real fighters of this union and continue to try to banish us, slander us, which make y'all end up in court and all this other stuff, then guess what? I'm gonna continue all of this right here. I'm willing to work for the betterment of the members. Me, Tremel Thompson, Progressive Action, is willing to work for the betterment of the members. But if y'all gonna come out here and lie, deceive, and cheat and create smoke screens, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. Listen, JP, let's be 100. I told you to get rid of that fool you got over there. I told you that. I told you, yo, Tremel, I know. But Barbara. I mean, this JP, man. JP is crazy, man. To be honest, listen, I got no problem with JP, though. But JP is a part of the go along, get along gang. He's out there selling lies, smoke screens and all that other stuff. And we're not tolerating it, JP. We're not going to tolerate it, okay? So after this video, you could go to Barbara. Tremel made a video. Tremel made a video talking about Barbara, about how Willie is in court, Barbara. This is against the election rules, Barbara. Donate to the platform. Y'all see the Cash App. Donate via stars. I'll catch you guys later. Barbara.